Let's play some freaking Slave Spire. That too wide screwed me. I mean, I screwed myself by making it too wide, but it screwed me pretty good. If you'll excuse me, I will use the bathroom real quickly. And then we will come back and do the daily. But first, I mean, you know what we're going to play. It's the greatest song ever made. I'll be back. The Steven Universe video. Oh, we got a minute. We're good. So good. Song name is Deadly Premonition. Life is Beautiful featuring KK Slider, published by Video Fever Show. Okay, that's we'll save it. Every once in a while, you just gotta take a little break from the stream and play something like this, okay? Who doesn't love it? Tell me who doesn't love it. You know who loves it? This guy right here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just crop that watermark out there. Slay the Spire, shall we? Click, click, boom! Ready or not, here come the boys from the south. Slay the Spire. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go up. And we're gonna raise the armrests. Oh, I'm feeling so ergo, dude. Cheers, brother. I'll drink to that. Oh. Now we're talking. I'm not gonna chug the whole thing. It would make me... I wouldn't throw up, but it would make me sick to my stomach, maybe. Modestly uncomfortable for, 10 minutes or so. Is that still the Herman Martin Millerman chair? It is indeed. It is the Herman Miller Aeron, also known as the Herman Martin Millerman. Daily climb. Cam desync. Check this out. I'm back, bitch. Sealed silent deck. Watcher cards. Midas doesn't allow us to smith. All right. Sealed. I forget what we choose. Choose like 12 cards. Right out the gate. I think you take 10 cards. Okay, thank you. I think you take best card available. My personal opinion, best card available. You're looking at well-laid plans. I think you're probably looking at a skewer for pretty good kill potential. I do see there's a little discard meta going on here. I don't really like it that much, though. So I think the next thing I want to look for is some defends. So I think Blur is very good. We'll probably take a deflect. Let's add a couple of strikes in after that. But what kind of strikes? I think we probably want to take a dagger spray for AoE. Quick slash is pretty nice. And then a little bit of Cloak and Dagger's pretty good. What are we at here? I don't know, man. Give me a poison stab just to get rid of debuffs. Hello, Tomo. Welcome back. I'll take it. What do I like about this? Should have a decent amount of killing power, thanks to Skewer. That'll do. You know what? Why don't you go ahead and store me one of those right there? What Ascension is this? This is a daily challenge level of Ascension. So I love Footwork, but I also really like Bouncing Flask. Don't really want to remove a card from my deck. I just added them. Interesting. Toy Ornithopter. Don't really want to remove a card from my deck. Wow, that chair costs an eighth of a Bitcoin. What's really fucked up is, unlike a Bitcoin, you can actually fucking use it to do something. It's insane. It has like a function that's beneficial. You could use 1 Bitcoin to buy 8 chairs, though. That's something I hadn't considered. I bought a pizza with a Bitcoin in 2011. Ever tell you guys about that? We can't smith. What the heck am I doing here? I don't think we want to fight that guy. You know what? Who dares wins? Let's fight him. We're gonna use both of these. Well, I will wake him up. Gotta love it. It's 18. Oh, definitely do that. Catch him with one of the... Oh, might as well hit him with this one then. Oh, you know what? Stormy is skewer, baby. I'm ready. We love it. Honestly, you're gonna have to work pretty hard to get... Okay, we'll start there. Hold on. Just trying to see where I'm going here. This does 8 damage, so we'll start there. And this is still even better, so we'll just hold skewer. This is not bad. I mean, actually, it's very good. I do like ceramic fish, to be honest. Nah. Ceramic fish gives us gold every time we add a card to our deck. Sounds useless? What are you talking about? That's good. That's good value. Gold is useless? Y'all are insane. You don't know what you're... You go beat A20. You tell me gold is useless. Here's how useless gold is. Well, I don't really... To be honest, I don't love any of these that much. So it kind of undermines my point a little bit, but... Corpse Explosion is insanely good. Yeah, that's what we got out of that. Corpse Explosion. Let's take one of those. Give me some free decks. Thank you. Corpse Explosion is disgustingly good. I would like to purge a debuff from you, please. Whatever. We can store the Corpse Explosion until we get a cheap debuff. Let's just go buck wild on this guy. Store this. Then you hit him with one of these. One of these. One of these. And you kill him next turn, and we take almost no damage. NL, how are you enjoying Deadly Premonition? Dude, Deadly Premonition, that's a wild game. I'm enjoying it greatly. The tone resonates with me. The fact that the gameplay is bad makes the game better. It's a very groovy combination, baby. Honestly, I like this. I think it's a good setup. Are you pumped for the sequel? I am now. Before, I didn't really know what the game was all about. Now I'm like, I know I don't know what the game is all about, and that's perfect. I have not seen Twin Peaks, but I am aware that I should see Twin Peaks. Dude, you know what I've been watching? Oh, I gotta... Remind me when this is over, I gotta turn on the Instant Pot again. You know what I've been watching? I've been watching Vice Principals on HBO Go. And I gotta tell you, the initial setup for that show made me think it was gonna be trash. Hold on, 38. I don't want to split you, so hold this. You know, it's Danny McBride. I know Danny McBride. You know, his whole thing is just being crass and saying what you're not supposed to say, and for the most part, like, I'm here for it. But they're like, hey, they're vice principals of a school, and they're bad people. I was like, sounds like skippable television. It's unskippable. You can't skip it. If you like dark comedy, it's like... You know, I'm not one of those people that is like, ooh, I don't like to watch The Office. It makes me uncomfortable with how awkward it is. It makes my skin crawl. Sometimes watching Vice Principals, I've been like, they shouldn't do that. They're not wrong, but they shouldn't say it. NL, I went to an Indian restaurant and ordered curry and naan. I got curry and naan, but no rice. Is that weird, or am I weird? It happens from time to time. You know, if you're not sure, you gotta ask. Is basically what it comes down to. Some things come with rice. Some things don't come with rice. It sounds weird, but you kind of gotta get used to it. You know what I mean? Like, Japanese food is almost always, depending on what you order. Like, if you order teriyaki chicken, they're not just gonna bring you a bowl of teriyaki chicken. It's gonna be like a teriyaki chicken donburi or something like that. But for, you know, Indian food, where maybe it's mostly shared family style with maybe one rice dish and 2 or 3 curries, depending on how many people you got, then you might have to ask. You might have to pay extra. I think we're taking damage. We could use our dupe potion, but that's for cowards. Mostly for cowards. Let's hold this and see how it goes. Like, I'll tell you, Caden and I ordered Thai food. I like Thai food, but we very, very rarely order it. And I ordered mine without rice accidentally. And then when it came, and there was no rice, and it wasn't like a noodle-based dish like a pad thai or something either, I was like, yeah, I forgot, I'm dumb. So I just ended up eating... Should have kept something, I guess. I ended up just eating the meat and vegetables dish, which is also fine. You know, you don't need rice, but you could have asked for rice. It was delivery, so, you know, that would have been weird to ask the driver. I think, at least. You don't have rice in the house? We didn't have cooked rice, but like when the food comes, I'm not gonna just go take half an hour and cook some more rice. Like, that would be, you know, I'll just live with my mistake at that point. We have an we use the rice cooker for rice. You can be mad all you want. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at Zojirushi. Takes half an hour. Apparently there's a quick rice setting, but I've never used it. I just cook it on rice. If I had rice at the ready, I probably wouldn't have ordered delivery, is the thing. $16 damage. Can't quite get there. I mean, we got him. Here's, like, all of your problems, or all your solutions to the problem are totally fine. You know, I'm aware I'm a 30-year-old man. Believe it or not, like, according to the government, I run my own business, as insane as that sounds. But, like, I understand that if you don't have rice, the solution is cook some damn rice. Another potential solution, though, is just, like, don't eat rice with this meal. Is also fine. I really want to add some cards at some point. I don't know what I want to add, though. I think those are skippables. Oh, they changed this. The first time you discard a card each turn, gain energy. That's interesting. I can't upgrade anyway, so that, I mean, that's just free, but at least they changed Kite, because Kite was, like, almost unusable. That was the one that was like, you have 4 energy, but at the start of every turn, you gotta get rid of 2 cards. In some very, very unique situations, you can make that work. But you needed, like, a pretty honed-in set to make it happen. Restart the Instant Pot. Just remind me when this is over, okay? I do appreciate the reminder, but just remind me when the run is over before we do Team Unity Borderlands. I mean, I have the timer for Keep Warm for those tacos carnitas set at like 14 hours. So it's been hot for 14 hours. It can handle a little bit of cooling down. Who dares wins? Let's see what we get here. And Caridian. Dude, we could really, really use Envenom. I'll take After Image. I think I'll dupe one of these. Get this guy killed ASAP. Schrader. You son of a bitch. Easy. I definitely still think Bane is very important and good for us. Calipers? Now we can start to build something interesting with the dang old blocks. Bane is useless? That's just madness. This is the one game I do appreciate the backseating, but like, I also really take the backseating with a grain of salt because I conquer this motherfucker by myself. So like, whenever people are like, this card's bad, I'm like, well, I won with it, so shut your mouth. It's probably not a great attitude, but like, I'm not saying it's like you're talking to, you know, Wayne Gretzky, and you're like, hey, Wayne, did you consider doing a wrist shot on this play? But it's more like you're talking to like, you know, I've been in the friggin' show. And you're like, well, what you should do on this play is this. And I'm like, boomer. I got you. I think we should save Skewer. You know what my dream for saving Skewer is? Is that we can roll all this block over and then use Skewer when we get Snecko-eyed. I like that play a lot. It's decent. Literally the most outlandish comparison. Literally not the most outlandish comparison. I could say, you know, oh, it's like you've read a book about Jupiter and you're phoning up Buzz Aldrin and going, hey, Buzz, when you were up there in the Moonlander, did you ever consider just taking a little skirt outside of the asteroid belt? That would be more outlandish, I think. Oh. Two well-laid plans. Yeah, more like, off the planet. Isn't he gonna freeze himself? Don't talk shit to Buzz, he'll punch you in the mouth. Controversial opinion, maybe? He should punch you in the friggin' mouth. if you're talking smack. My man went to the friggin' moon. Probably went to the moon, scared the shit. He's never gonna see, like, his family ever again. Comes back to a bunch of people like, bet you didn't even go to the moon. I'd be punching people in the mouth, too. Non-stop. I would never stop punching people in the mouth if they were disrespectful. What are they gonna do? Put Buzz Aldrin in jail? Unlikely. Okay, so like, we really don't need any blocks. He's an American hero. Why do I do this? We can't smith anything. Do Earth's laws still apply to him? I've never seen Akabeko before. Your first attack each combat deals 9 additional damage. That seems really good with Skewer. So 16 damage 5 times is sadly only 80 damage. If only we had more skills. I'm like, okay, hold on. I think you do this and then crush this dude's existence. I said only because I wanted it to get this guy too. Yo, but how sick would it be if instead of your first attack this combat, it was your first attack each turn? Dude, I would not waste Buzz Aldrin's time by having him on my show. He's lived, like, the life of a hero. Let him rest. Hey, Buzz, do you think a taco's a sandwich? Let him... He's fucking 92 years old. Just let him live his life. He went to the moon! He went to outer space in an old tin can. We don't even drive cars that were made the year that he went to the moon because they're not safe enough for modern standards. He took one of those things to outer space with 2 other dudes. It takes like 100 people just to make a Facebook update that gets pushed into production now. That's not really a fair comparison because it took a lot of engineers to make the space shuttle to begin with as well. But like, you get the idea. Dude, I hate runic dodecahedron, but let's give it the old college try. Dude, one day we're gonna hit a shop and we're gonna be friggin' loaded. Also, one day we're gonna That's true. Going to the moon, forgive my ignorance here. Going to the moon, special, but that's like an A+. Getting back from the fucking moon, triple S tier. Great work. I played Kerbal Space Program. Going to the moon's not that hard. You just point at the moon and press the gas. Getting back from the moon is a real... It's true, landing's pretty tough too. I don't want to say that there wasn't any effort required there. Dude, I have too much block. Please stop giving me block. I don't need any more. Will you play Kerbal too? I would love to play Kerbal Space Program the second with Malf. I mean, he is like, there's no risk of rejection because he was talking about it on his show today too. He also wants to play Kerbal Space Program. So like, we will probably play Kerbal Space Program too. I think it would be a good match because like, I'm very bad and Malf is very slow in those games. So like between the two of us, I'll force him to go faster, and he'll force me to play better. So we'll probably become, like, unstoppable. Will you play Cooks Are Delicious 3? Absolutely. I'm ethically opposed to giving anything a game of the show at a convention like PAX, but Cook Serve Delicious 3, game of the show. Alright, I said it. Oh, a good card. It's been so long. No skewer, so that's pretty good. Well, might as well. Oh, we should dash ya. Ladasha. Why do you build large decks? That's insane. You dare speak to me like that? This is a 22 card deck. Every single card is gasoline. I don't know where my purple cards are, by the way. I'm pretty sure that it's bugged. But that's okay. This is the beta branch version. Is that the problem? You think I would have seen one by now. You know, it's mighty tempting to hit this dude with a 6 energy malaise on turn 1. And then probably follow it up on the next turn with Akabeko Skewer. Okay, follow it up in 2 turns with an Akabeko Skewer. Doesn't bother me. Whatever, dude. Go ahead and hit me for 0. See if I care. This guy's gonna ruin your life? I don't know, like, he might, but I don't think he's gonna. When he changes, maybe. For now, I'm unconcerned. Just keep stacking up ye old poison. He will purge the debuffs. I feel like I just have to remind people I played 700 hours of this goddamn game. I know he purges the debuffs. You don't have to... Right turn ahead. I know, Siri. I live here. It's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. A life spent in preparation is a life unlived. Might as well stack as much as we can for now. Alright, so he's going to be on like 140. It's okay. $24 damage. So I suppose this is the part where I get bodied. Really want to amp up the poison as quickly as possible. I'm gonna just do a little preparatory step. As long as we have a like a leg sweep in hand, I think we've got very, very little to worry about. I could be wrong. Sincerely. And that's not even like I could be wrong, but like in my brain, I'm like, I'm not fucking wrong. But I'm pretty sure as long as we have the ability to get a big block and weaken this guy, we're probably A-okay. Just throwing some poison down on top of him. Making him feel bad. Easy. Even retained all our potions. I mean, alright, a double malaise is really funny. Very strange daily. Yeah, I think we'll take new calling bell. Oh my god. What is this beta art? Oh, it's like an early South Park episode. What on earth is Captain's Wheel? On the start of your third turn, gain 18 damage. Or sorry, gain 18 block. It's interesting with calipers, I suppose. That is great. So, I mean, 100%, we gotta hit this shop right here. We got 1,300 gold. That's too much. And I don't care who knows it. If I want to not take damage, that's the way you do it. I can't believe we have over 1,000 gold. I don't think I've ever had that before. Oh. Mouth question? Did you make your Borderlands 3 character yet? No, I was told that we should not, and we should watch the cutscene together. I did run the benchmark and set my visual settings properly, though. Sounds good. Okay. Let's just blur this up. It's no problem. It was the best of times, it was the blurst of times. Does anyone know if the opening music mutes the VOD? Now there's a good question. It did in Borderlands 2 for sure. Is it by Imagine Dragons? I'm keeping it for the memes, dude. Can confirm. It does mute VODs. It's alright. It nothing I'm not used to in the old Borderlands ecosystem. Maybe I'll just put the game audio on 0 for that. The Duvu doll is pretty nice. I want the shop. I'm still endlessly looping the KK Slider song. Finally, a man of taste. Majestic. Always. Okay. Okay. Well, yes, yes. We're fighting Donu Deka. I'm not gonna buy everything. Some of the things make our deck worse. I honestly don't even like Panic Button. Even with calipers. It's not gonna make people too happy. But I think we're just leaving. Hopefully one of these question marks is a shop. Oh, I will fight you for sure. Answered Austin's question? Well, maybe you should stop asking it in the most active chat on Twitch.tv. Maybe you should pop it into the Discord, where nobody talks fucking ever, so I can actually see it. I don't know, man. Burst, deflect. Sure. Why not? Never mind, I'm ordering food anyway. Okay. Okay. Taking 0 damage. Corpse explosion, please. Corpse explosion. Would love to see little corpse explosion. Sorry. I mean, they're absolutely destroyed. Ah, corpse explosion. Just in frickin' time. Anyway, they're all dead. Dude, this is a dominant deck here. We're not gonna do great on score. That's okay. It was a fun daily anyway. Yeah, the daily, it's about fun. Agreed. It's a good way to think about it. You can get yourself all concerned with the who's got the high score and the yadas and the wadas. The important thing is just to remember that the predominant reason to play a video game is to trick the reward center in your brain into thinking that you're doing something productive while actually doing something that, you know, in many ways actually holds you back. That's what we're all here for. Can we just embrace it? I might have to use my potion. I don't have to use my potion. 42 damage? You have 44? I'm just gonna... Well, we have so much block. Don't even sweat it. Oh, he loses the block at the start of the turn. No, I will not take a 4th malaise. I refuse. This guy... Here's what we want to do, okay? It's a very advanced level strategy. We want to play all of our malaises against him and then just use poison nonstop. I hate this guy. But I feel a lot better about it, knowing that he's 9 strength down. He did just curse our deck. Joke's on you, dummy. You just gave me a bunch of strength, idiot. And by a bunch, I mean one. Just really, like, want to stack up the poison quickly. Sir, I beg you. This guy should be an elite. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know it from looking at it right now, but, like, we actually have one of the best sorts of archetypes for dealing with this guy. A catalyst would be nice. But, like, we're actually, like, extremely well equipped. Thankfully, my man's is dead. Children of Morta is a tough series for me. Yo, thank you. You made me buy it, but you're better than me? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. There are some episodes upcoming where I would not say, you know... Let me put it this way. You probably won't feel as bad when those episodes go up. But, interspersed with the badness, there's also some greatness. And that's life. Because Joey is hot trash. Joey... I've only done one run with Joey. But I thought I was not necessarily knocking it out of the park with Mr. Tribbiani, but I thought I did okay. He does play very slow, but his damage is incomparable. I'm like, if there's any game I'm mad at right now, it's Dicey Dungeons, dude. Episode 4 for every character in Dicey Dungeons is a fucking slog. I've had ups and downs, but way more downs than ups. And I just, like, I was telling Kate about it, and I was like, I don't know that I've ever played like a game in my entire life that hit a wall like that. Where, like, episodes 1 to 3, I was like, I really like this. And then episode 4, I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I don't even know if I have the... I don't know if I got the wherewithal to actually finish it. I'm like... I think they just made it too hard that it's unfair. I think it's... I don't know, to say it's harder than A20 is like a little silly, but... I gotta say it. You're not wrong. I'm getting a little bit flint hooked. It's the honest to goodness truth. No, Tumbleseed fell victim to different circumstances. The people let Tumbleseed down. Episode 5 and 6 are the best. Man, I really wanted you to be a shop. I mean, like, that's cool. That's cool. But why make Episode 4 so bad? Wouldn't it be better to make it good instead? Okay, this is our turn. Let's play it cool. Get you with one of those. Just in case. Hello, Daniel. There's a 2 GB update for Borderlands. That's not that bad. It's pretty small. Quit the menu every time you're about to die. Is it? I've heard people talking about save scumming in that game. I don't know, like... I'll call it like I see it. I'm getting fairly close to washing out at Dicey. I'm not there yet, and I got a decent amount in the backlog, but like... Episode 4 is so bad. I know I could like skip episode 4 and play the other episodes, but like... Once you start playing around the game's weaknesses, I don't know. It's like a little bit of the magic gets sucked out of the room. You know what I mean? It's like watching a great movie and then, you know, you're like, oh, there's one part of it that's like really, really bad, but if you ignore that, it's perfect. You're like, well, just make the director's cut without the bad part. And then I'll watch it. Spider-Man 3 emo scene? Yeah, but like, it's like exactly that metaphor, but if Spider-Man 3 were actually good, then it would be a perfect metaphor. Because Spider-Man 3 is fucking garbage, it's not a metaphor that makes any sense. These enemies are just shapes. All enemies are just shapes. So it's like 150 damage to take 20. That seems like a pretty good start to me. I'll take the trade-off there. Dude, I like Spider-Man 1, and I really like Spider-Man 2. But the Spider-Man 3, like, apologia never really made any sense to me. I've told the story many a time, I'm sure. But I saw Spider-Man 3 the day it came out in theaters with 2 friends of mine who also really liked Spider-Man 1 and 2. And about halfway through the movie, we all went, what the fuck is this? Why is this, like, why is it so bad? And this is before the jury was out. I want to point out. We might as well just dump on you. It had like a 70-something on Rotten Tomatoes at the time. When we watched it, we were like, just is not nearly as good as the ones that came previous. Easiest win of my life. None of them are good? No, that's not true. Spider-Man 2, you know, there's no such thing as like objectively good, objectively bad, I guess. Spider-Man 2 is really good. Spider-Man 1 is fine. Probably fine to very good. You know, like 7 out of 10 status. 3 is horrible. Alright. I mean, that was a good daily. We obviously took the suboptimal path from a score standpoint. Down here with Aloe Vera. Thank you. I will restart the Instant Pot. Oh, sorry. Let me join the right room. What's better, Spider-Man 3 or Star Wars Episode 1? What's better? Spider-Man 3. Like, by far. Episode 1 is just absolute garbage. It's boring and, I mean, made for children. And people are like, yeah, but the Duel of the Fates. The Duel of the Fates is at the end of the freaking movie. And it's like 10 minutes of pretty goodness. The rest of it is horrendous. The pod racing scene, people are like, the pod racing scene's good. I don't think the pod racing scene is good. I think it's just the start of the movie is so unbelievably bad that as soon as literally anything happens, in this case pod racing, you're like, thank God, my brain was so starved for dopamine that even this dumb shit is exactly what the doctor ordered. The music from Duel of the Fates is awesome, though. Anyway. That's true. Everybody remembers Duel of the Fates as if it's like this one perfect shot. It's so loud. Uncut, beautiful, single take. Cubo. Oh my God. Stop that. When what it actually is a little bit of lightsaber dueling, interspersed with Anakin spinning around and accidentally destroying the entire Imperial fleet. And then on top of that, also really, really good moments. Like when Jar Jar Binks is appointed the general of the Gungan division of the army. And then he accidentally slips on his own balls and ends up destroying like an entire platoon of tanks. Anyway. Instant Pot. I got you the Instant Pot. And grab a quick snack too. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh, hello. Did he leave the mic on? I don't know because I don't have his chat open. Let me see. Could he have left the mic open? Ladies and gentlemen, this sort of power. You leave the chair, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the stark white contrast between the door and the sterling silver handle, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see? Shh, I'm gonna be quiet now. I'm gonna be quiet.
That was weird. Felt like I heard something, but I guess not. It was almost as if somebody was in the Discord call, and it's almost like I heard someone say, shh, 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 I'm gonna be quiet now, I'm gonna be quiet now, right as I put my headphones on. What a strange circumstance. Hold on, I have to link my Twitch account with Shift. What the hell is Shift, dude? I'll just use my Twitch account. Yeah. Alright, 2K. Update your user profile? I'd rather you didn't. Edit your broadcast configuration, including extension activation. Okay, that makes sense. Get a list of all subscribers to your channel, and check if a user subscribed to your channel. That seems relevant. I guess you could make it. You could make it so only subscribers get drops. Receive information about Personal viewing activity and engagement with Twitch streams related to Shift websites, products, and services.
How do you feel about that, Ryan?